So if you got outside today to catch some of the game, you really saw those clouds staying out of the way as those temperatures really shot up into the triple digits, seeing 104 in some areas. And as we get towards the evening, you're really going to see that slow cool down up to the upper 70s tonight. But we're really going to see those 90s really hanging out across the board right now. We're not sure if a lot of those sensors have been knocked out by some of this wind that came through our area. But those hotter temperatures are really in the future right now, as you're going to see this low pressure system that's hanging out over California is really going to interact with that low pressure system that's going to come down from Canada. You're going to see some strong ridging that's going to push in over Texas. It's really going to heat things up and dry things out. You're going to watch as this storm pulls into the one that's off the east coast, and we can see a lot of fast-moving storms. You see how strong this ridging is making its way over New Mexico and in over the Concho Valley. We're really going to see those temperatures getting hot. We could see some warnings being issued for excessive heat as we get into the weekend, but we're watching this moisture tracker, which is going to show you just how strong it's going to pull this moisture to the east, where we could potentially see it push a lot of that bad air, as we're talking about those indices, off the east coast out of the region. Look how much it's going to pull that moisture off to the east of us, as you see how much dry air comes in right behind it. So this storm going to be very powerful, very quick moving as well. We get a good look at some of those storm showers as we see that this is what it's going to do and how fast those storms are going to move along this path. As you see how much wrapping is coming all the way down from Montana, all the way down to Louisiana, and then coming all the way up the eastern seaboard, wrapping back around into Michigan. Storm's going to be quite strong and very impressive, where we're seeing how fast they're going to be moving as we continue to see a lot of Wyoming, the Rocky Mountain region, really starting to see some of the excessive flash flooding, including getting reports of a lot of flooding coming in and around the Grand Canyon. A lot of dangerous activity going out there as far as some of these precip and seeing how powerful it is. Right now we're getting a good look at these storms really moving across Louisiana. And when you take a look at this cloud formation right here, that is not a radar anomaly. They are so strong, those winds are moving so strong right there that you're seeing a lot of those severe weather alerts being issued between here, Dallas and Houston. But right now over the Concho Valley, we're just really seeing a lot of those lower clouds and a lot of those clear temperatures really pushing into our area. A lot of those post-stormy conditions that we were seeing. But we're getting a good look at that radar as we continue to see a lot of those storms going to be moving to the south of us, as we're going to watch it move along this line of moisture just really southeast of the Concho Valley, which is really going to keep those temperatures kind of in those upper 70s. We're talking about it right now. We can see 100 degrees really across the board, as that's those high temperatures we were talking about. So really a back and forth of extremes when we're saying, hey, those stormy conditions followed by these really hot conditions. And I think it's about to dry out for us for the remainder of the next couple of days. If not next week, you can really see high-res futurecast showing us those storms really going to stay to the southeast of us. Then, of course, it's really going to dry out and get quite hot. So tonight, we're going to see those temperatures really drop down into those upper 70s or lower 70s. The whole time I've been saying upper 70s, with a few clouds pushing into our area, with the possibility of flash flooding. So tomorrow, we're going to see another triple-digit day as we see those temperatures really jump up and again into 104. Opportunity to see some of those few clouds. And of course, we're always on the lookout for flash flooding, as a lot of these storms would be quick moving through our area. So again, seeing those temperatures really heat up into those lower 100s, with those lows staying down into those lower 70s. But then next weekend, we're starting to see a possibility of those thunderstorms as that low pressure system moves through our area, where you're really going to see them start to touch up into 108. So stay safe out there. Remember, drink lots of water, stay in the shade. Sunscreen is your friend. Stay tuned. You're watching KSAN Weekend News at 6.